Welcome to Plant Dude James. My name is James, and let's go on a Plantventure today. Back over at my favorite nursery. Let's take a look to see what they have. I mean, I kind of know already what they have, but we're just gonna see what I want to get. I really love my philodendrons, and this one has been on my list for a while. The philodendron Gloriosum. Look at those leaves. I want you. These leaves look interesting, very bumpy. Anthurium superbum. Oh my god, look at those fiddle leaves. Goodness gracious. You're coming in with me. I think it's safe to say it's time to get the heck out of here because it is hot. Alright, so what turned out to be me looking for nursery pots ended up being me looking for a plant that I've been wanting for a while. The oh so beautiful philodendron Gloriosum. I'm probably gonna have to repot this eventually. Actually looking for something like a rectangular pot so that it can crawl along the way, because this thing is escaping the pot, as you can see. Say that one more time. Look at that. Goodness. In my way. Alright, so we're about to go back home and we're gonna get some stuff situated because I have some other projects I got going on today. My Adansonii was starting to look a little bleak, and I have to trim it back. About to do a little bit of care on that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. It was so hot over there. I just had to pick up my favorite Paso guava nectar. If you guys don't know what is aloha made, then you better go find out. Alright guys, and we're back home. Let's admire this beauty. The oh so glorious. It's in the name. Let's put her off to the side now. And like I said, I have to take care of a few things. This baby used to be on a moss pole. Unfortunately, it just kept having no luck with growing, and just have to cut this off, you know. It's okay to cut your plants and start fresh. So we'll put that off to the side. Now I had these cuttings here straight off of the plant. They were on the moss pole. As you can see, started to root right into the moss. And we're gonna go ahead and pot it up. But first, I need something to pot it into. I'll go ahead and do my water bottle trick. There's my cutters, handy dandy. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut right here at the edge. Let's see, is this gonna be too deep? This might be. If we have to, we can cut it down a little bit more. Either way, it's still the same size pot, but maybe I'll cut it back just a little bit. Probably should have just left it the way it was, but it's okay. It's a little uneven, but you can't tell. It's gonna be just fine. Anyway, go ahead. These drainage holes. Put one right down the center. Not sure why this one's taking so long. We're gonna work with it. It's always scary working with a drill. Oh my gosh. Let's keep going. Oh God. What I'm doing right here is reading the hole just a little bit. No, not recommended, but go ahead and do so if you need to. Go ahead and put a few more holes off to the outside. That wasn't as hard. The center is just a lot thicker, so why am I having such a hard time? This is usually not the type of bottle that I would use. Same design, but not the same base. But it's still well enough to use as a pot. I know nursery pots are cheap, but why spend money when I already spent money on this bottle? And before you look at me and say, the nursery pot's probably cheaper. Yes, I know. Now let's continue. To the side. I've actually had these cuttings sitting out for a little while. But it's okay, totally safe. It'll still be able to root up properly. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our soil. Now we've got orchid bark, a little bit of cocoa chips, and my favorite, black gold succulent cactus mix. Now I know you might be saying, that's not a succulent, but this is totally fine. The reason why it's totally fine is because it works just as good. Has a nice perlite to soil ratio, which means better aeration, better drainage, and overall better health. Now I did add a little bit of leca to this mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and put some at the base. Now we're gonna go ahead and place our cuttings. Get that potted up. pat that baby. I hope this survives. This is actually new growth that just happened like within the last couple days. But I'm sure it'll be fine. And if not, then we'll just keep cutting it back and keep letting it grow. Now, let's go ahead and give it a nice watering. Let that baby drain right through. Look at that. Beautiful. Now you might be thinking, oh, you're overwatering it. No, this is totally fine. It's better to let it soak thoroughly than to only water a little bit. And the key here to watering your plants this way is making sure that it dries out thoroughly. So maybe about a week or two, depending on your weather conditions. It's been a bit dry, humid, off and on, but let's probably give this about a week and a half. I would say, hopefully we see some new growth on this thing, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. Hope you all had fun. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.